Hello, and welcome back to Gategully. Let's see how quickly it loads this time. It took some time before, not quite sure why. And hopefully I won't get any of the audio nonsense that happened last time. Admittedly, part of that was my own fault because... let's just unpause. Yeah, part of it was my fault. I actually very cleverly didn't remember that I had a Twitch stream. When I'd last shut down Firefox, which is the browser I use, I'd loaded up a Twitch stream for a Minecraft thing I'd done with some folks over at Kotaba Miners, who they teach Japanese using Minecraft, which is kind of cool. And I joined in with one of their events, which is really good fun. And there was a Twitch stream. One of the participants is a relatively famous Japanese game kind of streamer, so he does game streams, and he was joining in. And I had that loaded up, and basically what I do is of a morning when I'm getting ready to do my Dwarf Fortress is I load up the browser because that's got all my Dwarf Fortress tabs, and I turn off the audio. I actually turn off my speakers so it doesn't come through my mic, which meant that I actually didn't know that the Twitch stream was busily running in the background, and Fraps was dutifully recording it all, so I had to reconstruct the game audio, which thankfully Dwarf Fortress's game audio is fairly simple. So I actually had to go get the music and fake the soundtrack. But the other thing that happened, and I'm not quite sure why, is there was this sudden glitch, which why am I doing it this way? Right, hang on just a moment. There was a sudden glitch, and I think I don't remember if anything actually happened. What am I going to call this? What's the building called? Damn it. Basically, there was the audio didn't record for a while, and I don't know why that happened. Right, I have no idea why that happened. So what that meant was that for a brief, basically the audio for the game, well the video in the game would furnace. I thought, let's just chuck this on repeat. Like I actually, I'm just going to need charcoal forever and just accept this. Anyway, yeah. So I had to find out where that was, and had to, put a break in the audio and all that kind of stuff. It's just, I just want to record the game and get on with it, So that was fun and exciting. So hopefully nothing like that will happen this time around. I cannot, for the life of me, remember what on earth I was in the middle of doing. I know up on the surface here, I've got my second minecart track. Yeah, okay. I'm having difficulty distinguishing between the ones that have been done, the ones that are yet to be right. These have been done because they're brown, and I'm kind of going, hang on, these are white, doesn't mean they've not been done, or these are white as well, and I know this one's been done. Have they just been snowed on? And so, okay, but as you can see, those are actually two lines. Those are three lines, as in it's white. Yeah, it's black track lines on white, and these are white track lines on black, so that's not quite the same. Why are you sleeping there, you daft idiot? If you turn out to have... You've got a bedroom! Ugh! Dwarves! Dwarves. Do you already have a nickname? If you don't already have a nickname, I'm going to give you one. You don't already have a nickname. Z-Y-N sleep. See, if he like didn't have a bedroom, or she, I should really check these things. It's so sexist thing. She, he, she. And you notice I keep saying that. Oh, I don't actually. It's a boy. Great. He. Ha. If he didn't have his own bedroom, then fair enough. You know, sleeping in the middle of nowhere. But he does. Bloody idiot. Got a perfectly fine and lovely bedroom in which to sleep. But hey. My frame rate. I mean, okay. I'm saying I've got 12, which is 12. It's such an improvement over like the 9 I was having not too long ago. What I don't want to do, and what I don't want to have to do, is the really the thing I really don't want to have to do is start destroying stones and what don't you like about that? What is that happening? Yeah, stuff that in theory stuff that my dwarves will actually be using. You know, I rather particularly don't want to destroy those things. I mean, I'm quite happy to destroy junk, like, you know, clothes that they're not going to, the clothes that they have discarded. I'm quite happy to junk that. That makes me happy. But the idea of just destroying rocks, you know, what? That makes no sense. The idea that they would, the idea of destroying rocks, that they could use that. They could use those rocks. I mean, I don't, you don't want to do that. They've just suspended something, or have they just unsuspended it? So I got that message through. And I go to the Z where it is, and it's here, which makes me think that's where he was when he realised somehow telepathically that's where it was. And I was looking for the job. No, the construct. Oh no, I see what happened. I know I have suspended block making at the Mason's workshop. I should probably just get rid of them. Actually, no, I don't, because that Mason's workshop would start. Would that really be a bad thing? They might start making other things. Anyway, so yeah, but that's the suspended one of the track, as opposed to all those things that were suspended by me deliberately, so that I couldn't see it because it was just one up. Is this another wood stockpile? That is. So theoretically, I'll want to make a track from here at some point. Going straight to here, which is actually going to be fairly difficult. Take it to this stockpile, so it dumps. Can you not just move the thing that's in the way? It's really weird, because sometimes they will. Sometimes they'll just wander up and they say, there's an object in the building that I want to construct. I shall move it out of the way. In this case, they're not. It's ever so slightly irritating. And it looks like I'm going to have to build a bridge because, alright, let's have a look at the traffic designations. Right, I'm building a bridge. Let's make it with ramps. Ramps. Build construct. Ramp. New. We got logs. And then when the ramp's constructed, I will make a traffic destination so they can wander over there, and they won't, hopefully anyway, wander over the track anymore. Of course, if I really meant something, I'd build a whole, thing. Walls and stuff, or I'd make the track. I'd have made the track raised in the first place. But that, well, actually, no. There's a thing about raising tracks, which is that I'd have to understand how track ramps work, and I really don't. Because ultimately, I would like to know how to make track ramps work, because if I could do that, then I could start making tracks. My current issue is that I have way down here, right? This is minus. Here are the stockpiles. Do you also, hang on, quick aside. You also have quarters. Irritant. Anyway, right here. Okay, so minus 131. I have my magma smelter, right? Minus 130. I have. Well, I don't actually have stockpiles here yet, but I have space for stockpiles. That's the whole point. These are going to be stockpiles, right? Now, my main stockpiles are up here on minus 7. And because I want to ultimately not have to bother with charcoal. I mean, there's only obviously for making steel I'm going to need charcoal, but because I don't want to use charcoal for just general smelting, I'm going to have to use magma, and obviously I want to use magma because using magma is more dwarfy. It's good fun to use magma. Possibly fun in capital letters and exclamation marks, which usually means horrible deadliness. But yeah, that is part of why we play the game. So I've got I now have my my lovely delicious magma forges. Well, I've got one smelter at the minute, but I want to move all this metal. I'm going to want to move all this metal ore downstairs, and if my dwarfy dwarves have to do that manually, that is going to be a monumental pain in the bottom. And I'm not going to want to do that. So minecarts would seem to be an excellent way of doing it. And there's a couple of interesting concepts that appeal to me. The simple way would to be have a great big long tube that would miss everything underneath it. So I would have to very carefully sight my very long tube. So it goes all the way down. It goes down from here I'm at minus 30, and I have to go down on like 100 more levels until I get oops, there we go. Until I get to here. So there's some kind of shaft that goes all the way down, and I've no idea if I obviously I couldn't place it there because it would have to go through these bits of these caverns and don't do that. So I'd have to find some particular place where I can go all the way down and land, preferably somewhere here. But I'd have to do it in such a way that dwarves aren't likely to, say, be standing on that stone, standing on that square when the rock comes down. So there is that. So at the very, very top, say somewhere on minus 7, which is here, somewhere on here there would be a dump site. So I'd literally just auto dump everything here. There would be one dump site right here, because you could only make it one dump site, because they will dump it in a stupid place. They'll dump it in the Atom Smasher if they possibly can, because they are just that stupid. So yeah, and then then it all falls away. Well, I can't remember what I was going to do there, so I'll stop. Then it all so it all falls down and it gets collected in some way that doesn't involve dwarves getting smacked on the head by falling boulders. Because how much do these things weigh? They weigh 379 things. I can't remember how much a thing is, but it's quite a lot. By comparison, wood weighs only 27 things. So, So, those are 750 things. So, Selunite is only 379. Galena is 750. And Malachite is 380. So that's a lot. That would be a lot to fall on your head. You wouldn't want that. I suspect this would make you unhappy if that occurred. So there's that. That would probably be the easiest way of doing it, because I just have to arrange some kind of cunning thing of like traps and things. I suspect what it would be. I would do something like having a two-stage lever. Say lever 1 would block off the area. So basically, right, what I would do is everything falls down one level above where I actually want it, right? And it lands on a floor hatch, probably, yeah. And then there are two levers. One lever blocks the area on the level I actually want everything. It blocks everything else, so nobody can go there. It is just impossible for them to get there. Someone pulls the other lever, which then opens up the floor hatch, so all the stuff that's accumulated will now fall onto probably a stockpile. And then you pull the first lever again. Well, you pull the levers in reverse order, so then the hatch is shut, so nothing will drop all the way through. And then they pull the other levers, so now they've got access to. And that would be the simplest way, because anything more complicated than that is going to involve making minecarts go uphill, and that is very confusing deep magic that I do not understand, and quite frankly frightens me a little. So we'll see how that goes, really. I wonder if anything's being dumped in the dump site. Nope. The Atom Smasher. Yeah, so I'm back down to 9-ish, 10-ish frame rates and blur. I smashed about, I haven't done the maths, but I think I smashed about 1,000 things. It doesn't seem to have, maybe helped a bit, but not a huge amount. But I do have stupid things like, oh God, I've got less than 1,000 logs now. But I had over 1,000 logs. I've got huge amounts of meat. Wow, I've got 173 forgotten beast meat. 1,000 odd seeds, just ridiculous amounts of certain things. I do have 2,170 stones. That's a fair amount. Yeah. And all those items do take up space in the brain of Dwarf Fortress. So I do have to wonder, do I really, 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 really need 2,170 stones? But just the idea of smashing rocks, even though you make more rocks all the time, you mine all the time, the idea of just smashing rocks makes me feel slightly twitchy. And I don't know why that is, but I really don't like the idea of smashing rocks. Despite the fact that logically it should be perfectly acceptable and perfectly reasonable and not a problem in any way. but the idea of actually just crushing 1,000 rocks. Blur, don't like it. What else have I got as nonsense that I don't want? Seem to recall I've got a fair number of bars of things. I mean, iron bars, obviously, that's great, but you know, I've got these silver bars, copper bars, bronze bars. Lead in particular. Lead isn't really useful for much. Cannot view. Yeah, I mean, you can make lay pewter, but lay pewter involves silver, I think, 10 or something. Can't remember. But value, I mean, value 10, yeah. Whereas my pig iron bars are value 50. My steel bars are value 150. You know, bronze bars are worth 25. Yeah, my copper bars. Oh, actually, my copper bars are worth less than my lead bars. So there you go. Sterling silver, black bronze, brass. I mean, you know, maybe I can find something useful for them. You know, iron is worth 50. I've got a lot of iron. Yeah, so lead. What I could make things out of lead. I make lead statues, maybe. But what else have I got in terms of bars? I don't think I've got any gold. Oh, no, I've got 8 gold bars. Got some silver. Things like that. Don't know how much soap you want. Don't know how much charcoal you want, other than all of it, all the charcoal. Very pleased with this. This is working exactly how I wanted it to work. I mean, it is just hoovering up, because you know there used to be tons and tons and tons of logs around here. Now those are just hoovering it up and shoveling it onto here, onto my little quantum stockpile. And hopefully, when this gets done, I'll get the same thing here. Now that's suspended. Oh, mealy. Thought it would be suspended. Yeah, so as soon as all this gets done. Hopefully I'll be able to do the same for here. And, you know. But I think what has to happen, someone has to build that there, and they'll finally grab that thing there. Now, I'm not going to look at me not doing anything about the fact that charcoal's been done. Because I now have 2 wood burners that have charcoal making on repeat. Which may end up with me making more charcoal than I want, but that's unlikely. Obviously, the main reason you don't want to run out of wood is making beds. Yeah, that's the main problem. Because that's about the only thing that you need that you can only make with wood. Can I check stocks? Is there a bed stock thing? I mean, there might be, but I'm really bad at just scanning a whole list of things. Is the thing I need in that list? Who would have thought there would be? Doesn't seem to be any part of the list. Let's go to enhanced view. Search bed. Right, let's see what's not happening is I'm not seeing. See, if I go to the normal stocks menu, I can actually see, you know, that 41 is telling me that a certain amount have been used. At least I think that is what it is doing. I mean, I'm being so annoyed with myself. It turns out there is an option here for bed and. Like querns, I know for a fact there are 2 querns that are installed, but there are 16 that are made because my mare is a loon and loves querns. But in other words, I should be able to use that red number. If there was a bed listing here, I would be able to use that red number to give me an idea of how many beds are actually installed. Because obviously I could really do with one bed per dwarf. You know, that'd be a really handy thing to have. Oh, good lord, 253 corpses. Don't see beds as an option here. I think the blue means it's been entombed. Where's that? This a bit. That's not too bit. It might be used, or even just dumped in their respective tombs. Make charcoal being inflated, but we don't need to worry about that. Just sitting here waiting for them to fix things. I have a sneaky suspicion that that stair here, that top one here, is what users going to be using that log. But I can actually see that you know, the dwarves are taking, so this guy here, this individual here is taking logs from here, and they're taking the big long trek either all the way indoors or to this stopper here, because there's nothing closer. Whereas what I clearly want to happen is for them to take these logs that are here, put them here, and then have it, cart all the way. Okay, so that I'm rather confused as to why they're not taking that walled-up logs off. Right, okay, let's go up a level. Let's build. Should I actually make it a bridge? Make it a floor, doesn't really matter. Floor. Construct floor. Okay. Clearly can't put down ramps. Have I made an annoying mistake? No, I have made something completely useless. Okay, so great, that went well. I want DN. That's just a little bit annoying. Upstairs then. Now, if I make it use walnut wood logs, surely, he said to himself, they will use the correct things. But that doesn't work because that walnut wood log is not counting as anything and down, so upstairs. Right, F1, Q, G. So I'm looking for crafts. Crafts. And toys. because they're not getting any of my miscellaneous, so no. Boof. Drinks, sticking weapons. Not getting any of my weapons, no. Training weapons, no. Ammo, no. Handles, no. Leather, no. Cloth, no, no, no. Wood, no. Here, have some logs that were cut from trees, which I know you like. You like it when we do that. Although, in theory, I could maybe sell them some stones. I don't know if they take stones. I don't know if they particularly value them. They're very heavy, and thus, and specifically when it comes to elves, I know that they don't tend to. They tend to have smaller. I'm so tempted to give them a slug. They tend to have smaller wagons. They don't have huge wagons. They tend to have like individual things. So it's entirely possible that they just wouldn't be able to carry all that much of the way of stone away from me, which is what I would quite like them to do. Oh, that's always funny. That means that there's a hamster on the loose. Hamster loose. I suspect there'll be like a terrible thing for you know, it's probably, but you know, it's a hamster. I don't mind that much, to be perfectly honest. Where's the suspended one? Is that the only okay. Yeah, the possibility is that in fact it would be some terribly horrible beastie. You know, because I got a wild boar in a cage at some point, which I don't think was trapped. I think I got that from Elven Caravan. And you know, that kind of animal suddenly wandering about might be a problem. But I'm not too worried about a hamster. I think I can cope with a hamster. Trap. Small. Okay. Just wondering if I could, because down here I can actually set the thing to. I think it's down here. Tame a small animal. The other one is you can capture a live land animal. I don't know if either of those will count for the hamster in question. But hey. Oh, I wish they would just move that log. It is just sitting there. In fact, now they've got 2 logs. Why have they got 2 logs there now? They're putting stuff on the goddamn track instead of taking things off the goddamn track, which is kind of what I'd like them to do. Oh, dwarves. So annoying. And I'm getting some complaints here about need unrotten body parts and such, but that actually just means that's actually down. My dedicated slab carving workshop, that's jobs that should be there, but they can't do anything because it's a dedicated slab carving workshop, and it can't get access to anything because that does not go to that stockpile. So you get complaints about that, but that's fine. That's actually not a problem. That just means that the job's been cancelled and will be reissued to hopefully a different workshop. Oh, hurry up. Right, so all this track's been done. It's mostly this track that needs to get finished. That means that the hamster did not count as a tameable animal. It might already be tame, actually. Oh, that's an elf. Oh, sorry, I saw this E. numbers. Yeah, just elves just wander through, you know, huge numbers of cut down trees. I'm sure none of that will cause you any problems in any way. La la la. See, these elves, they don't have the big wagons, they've only got ickle wagons. In fact, I think they mostly just carry stuff on them. Actually, I don't know where they keep their stuff. This is the water buffalo bull who's got all the stuff. Yeah. So the water buffalo is carrying all the things. Whereas the dwarven wagons, for example, have great big huge wagons, and the human caravans, they have great big huge wagons. Here, not so much. So that is another reason why I don't want to try and trade stones to them, because although, you know, I might get some cash for them, I wouldn't be able to get rid of enough, I don't think, for it to be worth my while. Although it might be interesting to trade some. Try and get some of them out of my fortress. Oh dearie me. So there's a lot of activity going on around here, them deconstructing the ramps that were dismal failure, and constructing the stairs, which I hope are going to be less of a dismal failure. Build downstairs. Build, construct downstairs. That's blocked, is it? I thought, is that not a completed? Oh no, it's not completed. What am I saying? I thought one of these was actually completed. Don't know why I'd have thought that. That's fine. That's fine. Oh yeah. That is now complete. Build down. What? Build, construct downstairs. Hurrah! It is a miracle. It's not that much of a miracle. It's kind of convenient, is what it is. And of course, they've kind of dumped, in deconstructing these ramps, they've dumped the wood blocks in all kinds of irritating places. Oh, dwarves, I love you. I love you deeply. Right. I'm just going to make a few more bone crafts. 30 stone crafts. 30 crafts. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Rock. Cute rock craft. That's right, you're making 30. So I'm not quite sure. I don't think I want the quantities. You know, things like with when you're looking at charcoal. I mean, I just want charcoal forever. I always want there to be charcoal, and I always want there to be more charcoal. The only thing I want more than charcoal is more charcoal. Whereas if you look at rock crafts, I might not need someone eternally creating rock crafts. So I simply may not make. I may never trade. Oh, they're all there already. Bloody hell. Right. There we go. Blech. Hit T a number of times instead of hitting R for trading. Look at these guys, look at that. They've just really tidied up this area in such a lovely way. I'm sure the elves won't think of it that way, given that we've tidied up the corpses of their dead friends. But we are dwarves and we do that kind of thing. No, I want to JQ construct. Unsuspend. They haven't suspended the track in a while, which is quite pleasing. Has my oh yes, broker's got there already. Oh, I think my broker's a lady, so I should probably stop going on about he. Actually, let's just Shift M, mark them all. Now I search with W for goods, I think. So these are all the actual bins. And I don't know if... Let's actually try it. Let's Shift U and then Shift W. That has done what I wanted! Because I don't want to trade the actual bins. Oh my lord, they are not getting fucking 22,000 things. there must be some of my artifacts in that list. No, I don't think there are. I think. Oh right, yeah. There's some of my gens. So W. Yeah, I don't think it's large. Large single cut, large point cut. So those, if I those. Shift W. I'm getting to learn this thing. But as far as I can gather, no, I just have this many items. Right, so I probably don't. My sudden panic of oh no, I must make more things. Right, let's do splints and then Shift U, splint, and then Shift U, W, and we're going to go for leather. Anything that's leather I probably want to keep, because that's going to be quivers and backpacks and things. So Shift U, and then Shift W to undo that. That's still 18,000 things. So I'm actually going to have a think about this. So I'm actually going to untrade everything. Go over here. I'm going to actually look for things that I want to trade. So meat, no meat. Be nice if I could just do lime. I mean, I can go for limes, right? Let's try something. If I Shift Q, no. I was hoping because I was in, here, I was hoping that if I hit Shift Q, I'd be at the limes bit, which means I would know, I'd be in the fruit section already, because I want fruit. I like getting fruit. Because I can brew the fruit. Go. That's quite nice. Let's just have a quick search for cloth. No? I thought these guys sold cloth. Shift Q. Nope, no. Shift Q, there we go. I thought these guys sold cloth, but Wow, you are useless to me. There might be some cages with some interesting animals in them that I can kill and eat. But wow, elves are the most useless thing. I mean, I'm tempted to buy the deer cages or the animal cages just to buy something from them. But I actually have tons of meat. I'm actually okay right now. And this is another. There's a problem here that I can't. Oh, here we go. Because I can't. All I'm seeing is the broken canaf plant. Now it's probably a shoe. I'm not quite sure what's worth getting 4 shoes. Let's get the 4 shoes just to trade something. Shift Q. Let's quickly check that yeah, there you go. Now these are wood high boots. I don't want high boots. That's useless to me. Socks. Shift Q. Q. Robe. And that. Trousers. Trousers. Shirt. What else is there? Dress, I suppose. No dresses. Okay. Right. So now we can just literally just go down here. Yeah, here have things. Just make sure I don't. Oh, trader profits. Bit too much. No. Make sure I haven't actually sent them a bin because they get very grumpy. So what I'll do is I will do a W and I'll do goods. Search for goods. None of those are being traded, so that's what we'll go. Shift W. Shift W. Trade. Sweet. Yeah, I think that's really all I wanted to do. I don't see that. Yep, elves aren't of any interest to me anymore, I have to say. Well, I think with that exciting trading done, I'm going to save the game. Really, clearly, I want to wait for like a dwarven caravan or a human caravan. Human caravans, I like human caravans. They bring interesting food and they bring interesting drinks and plants and things. I forgot to check to see whether or not they had any wine. I don't think the elves do wine. Bit late now. But yeah, the elven caravans just are less and less interesting to me. If I was more confident in my military, not so much in my military, but in my ability to organise myself and organise my dwarves, it might almost be interesting to annoy the elves to the extent they declare war on me, just so I've got some fighting to do. But I have to say, my military has actually, somewhat to my surprise, become reasonably competent. So, okay, I do hope you enjoyed that episode. If you did, then do hit like and such like and things like that. And you could also, if you so desire, visit us at our website, which is www.neelenoughdice.com, which has a role-playing game themed podcast, and we also have articles and things we link to, and video game reviews and other things. My podcast partner is coming back from China, so we should be able to get some actual new podcasts up very soon. Can but hope. And yeah. Alright. Thanks again for watching. I hope you join me again next time, and until then, have yourselves a very dwarfy day.